Today, we're taking a look at some criminal masterminds who, well, aren't exactly masterminds. From people trying to hire hitmen on public forums to drunk tourists deciding to kidnap a penguin, the world of crime is full of people who thought they were smarter than the law but ended up making the police's job way too easy. Get your face palms ready because these are the dumbest criminals of all time. Segment 1. The Fatal Friend Request. Max Sopo. Everyone has that one friend who's addicted to social media, but Max Sopo took it to a dangerous level. In 2009, he pulled off a $200,000 bank fraud in Seattle. The plan was perfect. Flee to Cancun and live like a king. Narrator. The problem? Max couldn't stop posting photos of himself partying and flaunting his new lifestyle. Even though his profile was private, he made the ultimate mistake. He sent a friend request to a guy he met at a club who happened to be, wait for it, a former employee of the U.S. Department of Justice. The lesson. If you're an international fugitive, maybe it's not the best time to update your status to living my best life. Segment 2. The eBay auction, Daniel Diarello. Daniel Diarello was a Civil War specialist working in the New York State Archives. He decided to supplement his income by stealing rare historical documents and selling them on eBay. Daniel didn't account for one thing. The people who buy historical artifacts on eBay are usually history nerds. A professor recognized an 1823 letter that was supposed to be in a museum and called the cops. Daniel was caught with over 16 rare documents and ended up going down in history, just not the way he planned. Segment 3, the world's worst lawyer, Dennis Newton. In 1985, Dennis Newton was on trial for armed robbery. He thought he was smart enough to fire his lawyers and represent himself. It was going well, until a witness identified him. Narrator, Dennis lost his cool and screamed, "I should have blown your expletive head off." A deathly silence fell over the courtroom. He tried to fix it by adding, "You know, if that had been me there, right?" The jury took only 20 minutes to sentence him to 30 years. Sometimes silence really is golden. Segment 4. The criminal freelancer, Anne-Marie Linscott. Craigslist is for selling old furniture or finding a plumber. But for Anne-Marie Linscott, it was the ideal place to hire a hitman. She posted an ad looking for someone to eradicate the wife of a man she had fallen in love with. She offered $5,000. 3 people responded, and all 3 reported Anne-Marie to the FBI. Hiring a hitman in the same place you buy a used couch? That's just asking to be arrested. Segment 5. The Penguin Hangover. The SeaWorld Heist. If you think your hangovers are bad, imagine waking up to find a penguin in your shower. That's what happened to 2 Welsh tourists in Australia. While drunk, they broke into SeaWorld, swam with dolphins, and kidnapped Dirk, a fairy penguin. Narrator. They tried to take care of him with bread, bad idea, and later abandoned him at a pier. What gave them away? The videos they posted on Facebook bragging about their adventure. Fortunately, Dirk was rescued and reunited with his girlfriend, Peaches. Segment 6. Too much honesty, James Washington. James Washington thought he was dying of a heart attack in prison. Wanting to clear his conscience before the final meeting, he confessed an unsolved 1995 murder to a guard. Narrator. The problem? Modern medicine is amazing. James survived. When he was discharged from the hospital, instead of going back to his regular cell, he got a life sentence. He tried to take the confession back, but the universe and the guard didn't forget. Segment 7. The Confessional Tattoo, Anthony Garcia. Anthony Garcia got away with murder for 4 years. He would have stayed free if it wasn't for his artistic vanity. He tattooed the entire crime scene on his chest, including the storefront, the body's position, and even the direction of the bullets. Narrator. A veteran detective saw the photo of the tattoo after a traffic arrest and recognized the details of the cold case. Garcia was literally carrying the evidence of his crime on his own skin. The lesson here: if you're going to enter the world of crime, the least you can do is not post it on Snapchat or tattoo it on your chest. But luckily for us, these criminals didn't get the memo. Narrator: which of these stories was the most absurd to you? The penguin heist or the author who wrote a book about his own crime? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to leave a smart like and subscribe for more bizarre facts. See you next time.